Welcome back, children. The next topic is event. So what's an event? An event means it is a subset of a sample space. A subset of a sample space that is known as event. Then there are different types of events. The first one, impossible and sure events. Impossible means null set and sure event means the whole sample space. We know that null set is a subset of every set and a set itself a subset of itself. A is a subset of itself. So the null set is considered as it is a subset of every set, so it is known as impossible event. And sure event, the sample space itself a subset, so it is known as sure event. Then for example, consider the experiment of rolling a die. Consider the experiment of rolling a die. Then the sample space is set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Let A be the event. Getting a number greater than 6. Okay, so this A means no elements, so that is A is a null set. So in this case A is known as impossible event. Let B be the event getting a number less than or equal to 6. Okay, so B means all the elements 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So B is same as sample space. So that is known as sure event. Now simple event. What do you mean by simple event? An event which has only one element, that is known as simple event. For example, let C be the event getting an even prime number. Even prime number. Which is the only even prime number? It is 2. So how many elements in this set? Only one element. So that is known as simple event. Now compound event means an event which has more than one sample point or more than one outcomes. For example, D means D be an event getting an odd number. The same experiment getting an odd number, so D is equal to set 1, 3, 5, more than one outcome, so D is known as compound event. So these are the different types of events. Now the next is algebra of events. Complementary event. Complementary event means to every event A there exists an event which is complement to this A. So complementary event, it is the symbol A dash. Okay, or another word we use as not A. Not A is also complementary event to A. For example, the same experiment we can consider. Consider the experiment of rolling a die. Okay, let A be the event getting an even number. Getting an even number. So here rolling a die, the sample space is set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A be the event getting an even number. So A is equal to set 2, 4, 6. Then what is a complementary event, or it is same as not A. Not A means set of all elements in S which are not in A, that is the meaning. So the set of elements in S which are not in A means it is 1, 3 and 5. That is A complement. Now the event A or B. A or B is denoted as A union B. A union B. So here let B be the event getting, what we write, getting a prime number. So B is equal to set 2, 3, 5. Then what is A or B or A union B? A union B is equal to set 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What is A union B? Set of all elements from A. Which all elements in A, that you have to write. Which all elements in B, that also you have to write. So A union B means set of all x such that x belongs to either A or B. Now the next is the event A and B. So A and B, the notation A intersection B. A intersection B. So what is A intersection B from the previous example? A means, what is A? Getting an even number. Getting an even number, and B prime number. So what is A intersection B? A intersection B is equal to set 2. Now the event A but not B. A but not B is same as A minus B. A but not B is A minus B, and it is also this equal to A intersection B dash. When we draw the Venn diagram, A, B. What is A minus B? Set of all elements in A but not in B. So the shaded portion. That is same as, this shaded portion is same as A intersection B dash. B dash means the other than B, every part you have to shade. That intersection A means this shaded region. So both are equal. A intersection B and A minus B and A intersection B dash are same. That is A but not B. Notation is A minus B. So from this example, what is A minus B? A minus B, set of all elements in A but not in B. So 2 is common. Other than this 2, which all elements in A? That is 4 and 6. That is A minus B. What is B minus A? The set of all elements in B but not in A. So you have to look into this B. Other than 2, other than the common element 3 and 5. So B minus A means B but not A. That is B minus A. Now one example. Now the same example. Consider the experiment of rolling a die. So S is equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A means getting a prime number. So 2, 2, 3, 5. B is getting an odd number. That is 1, 3, 5. Find A or B. A or B notation is A union B. A union B means all the elements you have to write. 1, 2, 3, 5. Then A and B, the notation A intersection B. The elements common to both. So A intersection B, that is 3, 5. A but not B, that is A minus B. A but not B, set of all elements in A but not in B. So 3, 5 common. And other than 3, 5, the element 2 in A, that is A minus B. B minus A is set 1. Now not A, that is A complement, not A, other than 2, 3, 5, which all elements in S. A complement is just like U minus A, universal set. Here we have sample space. So it is A is 2, 3, 5. So 1, 4 and 6, that is A complement. The next is mutually exclusive events and exhaustive events. It's very important. Mutually exclusive events. Two events A and B are said to be mutually exclusive if their intersection is equal to null set. Okay, if A and B be two events such that A intersection B is equal to null set, then A and B are known as mutually exclusive events. So, example, same example, rolling a die. S is 1, 2, 3, 6. Let A be the event, getting an even number. B be the event, getting an odd number. Okay, so what is A intersection B? A is equal to set 2, 4, 6 and B is equal to set 1, 3, 5. No common elements. So, A intersection B is equal to null set. So, A and B are known as mutually exclusive events. Then exhaustive events. Exhaustive events, here look this example. What is A union B in this case? A union B is equal to set 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is same as S. So, in this case A union B, they are exhaustive events also. So, in this particular example A and B are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. So, exhaustive, let E1, E2, usually for events we denote the letter capital E. E1, E2, etc. En, B, N events. There are N events such that E1 union E2 union etc. union En is equal to S. Then E1, E2 etc. En are said to be exhaustive events. Okay, E1, E2 etc. En be N events such that their union E1 union E2 union etc. union En is equal to S. Then E1, E2 etc. En are said to be exhaustive events. If they are pairwise disjoint, that means E1 intersection E2 is equal to null set. Like that, E2 intersection E3 null set. Each one is equal to null set. Then we can say that they are pairwise disjoint, and pairwise, another word is disjoint. We already studied in chapter 1 sets, disjoint sets. What do you mean by disjoint sets? Two sets are said to be disjoint if their intersection is equal to null set. The same concept here. Mutually exclusive events means two events are said to be mutually exclusive if their intersection is equal to null set. So, here let E1, E2 etc. En be N events. E1, E2 etc. En be N events such that EI intersection EJ is equal to null set. EI intersection EJ is equal to null set, where I is equal to I and J not equal. I and J not equal. If they are equal means like E1 intersection E1. That's not possible. EI intersection EJ is equal to null set, where I not equal to J, and values of I and J from 1 to N. Here we have N events. I equal to J equal to 1, 2, 3 up to N. But in this particular case they are not equal, and at the same time union EI is equal to S, where I is from 1 to N. Where I is from 1 to N. So, in this case we can say that these events are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Okay, so understood. Mutually exclusive events means two events are said to be mutually exclusive if their intersection is equal to null set. If their union is equal to sample space, then we say that they are exhaustive events. And this is a general definition. If E1, E2 etc. En be N events such that union EI, where I is from 1 to N, that is E1 union E2 union etc. En is equal to S, and EI intersection EJ is equal to null set. That is, when we consider two sets, their intersection is two events, their intersection is equal to null set. So this I and j not equal and I and j values from 1 to n. So we can say that these events E1, E2, etc. En are mutually exclusive and exhaustive. Okay.